You've got to be kidding me. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, bringing some more Dragon Ball FighterZ matches, and today we're continuing on with the most recent NLBC run that I had in the online Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament that they hosted, I believe, a week or two ago. I don't think I entered the last couple of them. Your boy's been kind of busy, kind of tied up, and haven't been able to actually play the game a whole lot, but anyway, when we last left off, we actually lost our first match in the winner side of the bracket to a BROLY and Kefla player who kind of put their hands on me. And then we ended up winning our first match in the loser bracket against an opponent named Kit, who was playing, I believe, Janemba, Fabu, and Yamcha. And then, wouldn't you know it, my very next match is an Android 16 DBS BROLY Z Bro. Y'all think it's a game, bro. Y'all think it's a game. I told you, I can't go 2 matches without fighting 3 Brolys. You thought I was a meme. You thought I was joking. This is real life. This is really my hell. This is really my torment. This ain't no game. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired. I can't take it no more. Anyway. Yeah, so Zilla running a team of Android 16, DBS BROLY, and Z BROLY, and I actually see a fair amount of people running command grab characters and grapplers this season in the game. I feel like they're really running things right now. Base Goku, DBS BROLY, Z BROLY, yeah, it's just Blue Goku for that matter. Even UI Goku, well, I wouldn't really call him a grappler, has a command grab that you always have to be on the lookout for. And then hell, even Trunks has level 3 as his command grab, or well, his level 3 is a command grab. So basically, I'm just saying is like a lot of the popular characters and a lot of the strong characters this season are grapplers or at least have command grabs. I mean, shoot, even Base Vegeta and Android 18 technically have command grabs, although you don't really use Base Vegeta's command grab for anything outside of, you know, added damage in meter. And I guess the better Oki for the level 3. You don't use it to open people up. You use it for combos, right? But yeah, all jokes and memes aside, and without whining about BROLY, you can see we're actually looking decently strong here against Zilla in this first match. Android 16, and on point at that, is something that you really don't see a whole lot anymore. There was a point in time where you could argue that Android 16 was the best character in the game. Then Arxis hit him with the ban hammer. Well, not the ban hammer, but you know, the nerf hammer. And things just quite haven't been the same for him since. And if my phone beeps one more time for a notification for DoorDash or Twitch, I know something. Anyway, toss that to the side, hit that on vibrate. Yeah, we're kind of mopping up his Android 16 and his DBS BROLY. They weren't really able to put up much of a fight against Android 18. But y'all know what Nokami say. It can happen to anyone. But I ain't gonna let it happen to me right now, at least not against Zilla. We get to touch off the base Vegeta assist, take him to the corner with Android 18, knock him down with this, and I believe we go off to the Trunks assist, Dragon Rush, and probably just gonna opt for the Android 17 Key Blast Oki. He goes for the Reflect. I waited for a Super Dash, he didn't do it. He went for the 5H, I think that was, but I was out of range for it because of the Reflect. So at this point, I'm just like, I don't really need to go in against BROLY because I have such an advantage, but that's just not the playstyle I'm used to. I've mentioned it before in the last couple of videos, but I think the way I need to approach BROLY is to let him come at me, especially in situations like this. Because, like, I don't know how many of you guys saw that really, really long set I had against Nokami where I got demolished. But there were a lot of matches in that set where I was beating him pretty convincingly and I was doing really, really well. And then Z BROLY would come in and make these comebacks. And y'all know the meme, right? It can happen to anyone. El Violente, the violence, you know, so I get it. And shout out to Nokami, by the way. His content has been doing really, really well lately. I'm seeing his stream grow quite a bit. And I'm really happy to see that. I'm glad to see more and more Dragon Ball FighterZ players and content creators do well out there. But yeah, it's just like part of the reason why, I mean, granted, just because one BROLY is strong, I struggle against that character. I think he's a bad matchup for my team, and Nokami is just a way better player than I am. But I think, you know, another contributing factor to why he was able to make all those comebacks is because my approach to BROLY is all wrong. So just, you know, touching on that again, I think I need to change how I interact with that character in matches. Anyway, going back to the match, you see we're doing pretty well here until I super dashed right into a 2-wish. That was a really good 2-wish by Zilla. And it's going to be a ton of damage. DBS BROLY builds so much bar, has so much corner carry, can output so much damage. And I really feel like he's a really strong character. I think Z BROLY is probably still better, but I do think DBS BROLY is really strong as point or as anchor, to be honest. I feel like DBS BROLY is honestly a character who can be played in any position, but that being said, EX kick to beat he thought I was going to spark. No sir, I'm a Vegeta player, hold that. We get the combo into the quarter, he's reflecting all this. I was waiting for a raw attack, he didn't do it, so I raw attack because my base Vegeta was leaking. But yeah, DBS BROLY is a character who I think really can be played in any position. Although that being said, I feel like that's the case for a lot of characters in this season of the game. I feel like with the addition of, you know, multiple assists per character and the fact that every character could kind of really be played on point if they really wanted to be honest, And with some of the, just game changes and just character changes, I really feel like most characters can be played in almost any position. And so that's why when I get asked a lot, hey Lotus, what do you think of this team? Or who's a good anchor for this? Or, who should I play with this character and that character? Just play who you want, man. Just experiment, have fun. Like, it's still a new season. There's still new things to be found, still new tech to explore, things about characters we still don't know yet. And it always seems like there's some character that people thought was trash or bottom 5 that ends up being a top tier character. It happened with base Vegeta, it happened with Yamcha, it happened with Gotenks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if we say a character sucks, even if I say a character sucks, if you like him, play with him. You might find out something that I or no one else knew. So, yeah, also real quick, just to give my opinion on DBS Broly, because I've been asked, I don't hate DBS Broly. I hate Z Broly. I hate this character. I hate him. As I lose my base Vegeta. But DBS Broly, I think his design is pretty cool. I think the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie is honestly probably the best of the Dragon Ball movies. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think Super Saiyan God Vegeta versus DBS Broly in the movie is one of the best fights in all of Dragon Ball. I think it was sick, right? And I think the character is really, really cool in this game. He's just a pain to fight. I struggle against grapplers in general, and similar to Z Broly, but to a lesser extent. He tends to put the paws on me, but I do like DBS Broly. He's just, I hate fighting him is all. But honestly, I wouldn't mind playing him more because I do think he's pretty sick. Anyway though, even though I didn't really talk too much about the match itself, you can see that we take things 2-0 over FighterZ, despite the fact that he's running a double Broly team. And so I was like, alright, and surely that's the worst behind us, right? Right? Well, after beating FighterZ, we moved on to our next opponent, Zx Flora, who's running a team of Nappa, Gogeta Blue, and Trunks. I'm always happy to see another Trunks player. I like fighting Trunks. I like fighting against Trunks because it's just like, for one, I'm always looking out to see if there's anything I can steal from other Trunks players, and two, it's just like, oh, you don't know how to play this character? Let me show you how to play this character, and then I get bopped because I'm not actually that nice at this game. But it is what it is. This guy, I believe, is actually a viewer in the Discord for the tournament. I believe they said they were a viewer of the channel and they really liked the content, and I think they said something like, oh, you're probably about to watch me or whatever. And I was like, nah, man. I saw his team and I was like, I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, but good luck, have fun. And so it began. Now, Nappa is a character who is someone I struggle with a little bit just because the matchup is unfamiliar to me because I don't feel like I fight him very often. And Nappa's among a list of characters who I throw in with like Ginyu and Fat Boo, where if you allow them to get their offense going, it's pretty much game over. Like, if you just let them get rolling with the momentum, it's going to be a bad time. So whenever I see a Nappa, it's always my goal to try to kill that character as quickly as possible, and we actually managed to do that. And oh my goodness, that is a very loud motorcycle that just drove by. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but that was something fierce. But yeah, we managed to take out the Nappa, and he immediately runs up jab with the Gogeta. He's throwing out them JMs, and I get hit by a beam. So, y'all know how I feel about blue hair characters. It's a shame because I actually really like Gogeta. Not in this game, but Gogeta as a character. I always liked the movie, and I've always liked Gogeta's design. But in this game, I just feel like he's so whack. And I don't like Super Saiyan Blue, so for me it's just like I would have liked him a lot better if he was Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 4, which I had hope. I don't know if it'll happen. I was like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as a DLC character would still be really sick. I don't know if they're gonna do it because Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta's in the game, but like they're probably gonna add Omega Shenron, right? Because we got that in mind, or that leak or whatever. Like it's not confirmed, but it's like unofficially confirmed. Omega Shenron's probably gonna be a DLC character. So like it would make sense. I don't know, man. Here's hoping, fingers crossed, because I was kind of disappointed with Gogeta Blue. He was fun at first when he was the shiny new toy, but as the game went on and as I played around with him more, I was like, damn, this character's really not for me. He's got these grandma buttons, and he's a pain. All the blue hair characters are a pain in the butt to fight. Oh, do you see the bait with the fake out change the future into the 2H on the vanish? Surprisingly, he wasn't sparking, and he didn't opt for an empty vanish. Maybe just a momentary lapse in judgment. And so now we're down to a Trunks mirror match. He's rocking that yellow jacket too. The yellow jacket on Trunks is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Then again, all of Trunks' colors are pretty fire. I go for 2H there a little bit too early. I think he tried to probably backdash or jump away there, and they ended up getting caught by the 2L. I get the full combo, side switch off the 2-1-4L, take him to the corner, and then we crack his dome piece after getting him to block the Destructo Disc assist. And yeah, smooth sailing through calm seas. I build up the second bar that I need. Boom, boom, Shining Slash, level 1. That's going to be us taking game 1 over Zx Flora. So it went pretty convincingly in our favor. Like, it was a pretty one-sided match throughout the entire time. But I believe he actually opted for a character switch here, if I'm not mistaken. I think he changed his whole team up after this game. Ah, right. I remember now. He brought in Ginyu and Kid Buu, and Kid Buu with that C assist. So I was like, hey, yo, surely he wouldn't body swap me and take my Trunks away, right? That's not what he gonna do, right? He wouldn't. That's what a villain would do. He not a villain, is he? Right? That's what's going through my mind. It's like, I see Ginyu and Kid Buu, I'm immediately thinking, oh, this guy's been watching Goichi. He's definitely gonna try to body change me, and then I'm gonna cry. That's what's gonna happen. And like I said, Kid Buu, I think, is probably still the best character in the game, and is one of the characters I definitely struggle with. His offense is just overwhelming for me a lot of the time. And then Ginyu is another one of those characters, like I said, kind of unfamiliar with how he works in a lot of scenarios, and then one of those characters where when you allow him to get his offense going, if you let him get the momentum, really hard to get your turn back because he will just steamroll you. Like him, Nappa, Fat Poo, those are steamroll characters. I feel like there's more characters like that in the game as well. Android 18 can kind of be one of them, although I feel like she's not as well in the right hands. She is in the right hands. She is. I'm just not the right hands. But yeah, you can see we get the full combo on Ginyu. I didn't quite do enough damage here to kill with 3 level 1, so I opted for the level 3. Thinking that maybe I'll get him to burn his sparking here. I just jump in overhead, not expecting to actually get the hit. He does pop the spark to keep Ginyu alive. I toss out a key blast and then try to call Android 18 assist, and that just ended up getting me happy birthday, which was not very good here. Although surprisingly, he didn't immediately go for the what's the word I'm looking for? I wanted to say tag. I'm drawing a blank. Help! Help! Comment section, help! What's the word I'm looking for? Snap. Jesus. I don't know why that was escaping me for a second. He did not opt for the snap. Instead, he opted for the damage on the base Vegeta. And then look, yeah, he definitely tried to bait the sparking. I didn't fall for it. I blocked the 5H, punish it with the 2-1 before he's able to do anything. I build a ton of bar and do a ton of damage. There's going to be a dead Gogeta, all because he failed his spark bait attempt, which is really unfortunate. And I definitely could have killed here with level 1, but maybe in the heat of the moment, I didn't have that awareness, so I just opted for the level 3. But getting Trunks in isn't bad. I mean, I feel like Trunks is decently well in the matchup against Kid Buu. I mean, I feel more confident with Trunks against Kid Buu than 18 against Kid Buu, to be honest, even with the assist behind me. For all that it mattered, though, because he raw tagged me to Ginyu, and then I whipped the reflect, and I got punished for it. But, you know, I was like, okay, we got Gogeta down, he spent his sparking. I don't have my spark on the table, but as long as I don't allow Ginyu to steamroll me right away, we should be fine. I get Trunks out, bring in the base Vegeta, him throwing out rocket kicks kind of willy-nilly, and they're getting punished for it. I was like, okay, I was being a little sloppy there. I deserve that. He's definitely got these Ginyu combos down, and I'm wondering what his actual main team is, because he seems to be playing solid with Ginyu. I mean, he's got the combos down, so like I don't know if like this is his main team, if the other one was one, or if he's experimenting with both, or if he's kind of like me, he's in between. He doesn't really know what he really wants to play, but he seems solid enough with either team. I mean, we kind of steamrolled him in the first game, so it's not really got to see a lot of his play, but it didn't seem like he was out of place or anything. It's just I had the upper hand for the majority of the match. But he takes me to the corner with the Ginyu assist. I'm blocking all of it, mashing Vanish out of the corner, not want to deal with anything. He up backs into the jump heavy. I am free to that. I will eat it almost every single time. And yeah, he gets the full combo on Android 18. Also, I know this is mad random, but I just for some reason remember this in the middle of the match. I read a comment that was talking about how I always talk about all the things that I don't like in Dragon Ball or in FighterZ, right? Like all the characters I don't like. They're like, wow, Lotus hates blue-haired characters. He doesn't like Kid Buu. He doesn't like Broly. He hates the Broly movies. He's always slandering. You're not even a real Dragon Ball fan. You're just a Trunks fanboy. And I read that comment and I thought to myself, well, yeah. I don't think Dragon Ball is that great of a series. I like it. I do consider myself a fan of Dragon Ball, but I like the original 16 volumes more than anything else. I think when Goku's a kid is like the best part of the entire franchise. I enjoy Z for what it is, and my favorite arc is obviously the Android arc. I like the androids. So it was okay. And Trunks is my favorite character. So I mean, like, I personally am not offended or insulted by somebody saying you're not a real Dragon Ball fan. And sure, if you feel that way, I really don't care. If you think I'm just a Trunks fanboy, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. Just as fine as me taking this 2-0 over Zx Flora as we advance on in the losers bracket to face our next opponent, which is someone who I was familiar with and had played before and knew that it could go either way. So I was mentally preparing myself because I was aware of a certain character that he plays that was going to give me some trouble. So, on to the next. And so, my next opponent in the loser side of the bracket was Unknown Figure. I know his fighter's name says always has been. That's a meme for those of you who aren't familiar with it. But yeah, Unknown Figure. I believe I've played him in ranked before as well as in casual matches. I believe he's also a viewer of the stream and the channel. And yeah, I'm aware of his playstyle. I knew he played UI Goku. He's also got DBS BROLY up there, and I'm just like, here we go again. But yeah, he's a pretty solid player. Like, he's definitely taking games off me. I'm taking games off him, so I knew that this could go either way pretty much. So I start up with the key blast into the destructive disc assist. I get blown up for it, and immediately Vegeta's getting ragdolled. Broly doing Broly things, I know the vibes. I foretech out of the corner, hoping that he doesn't follow the tech, and he didn't. I actually managed to get the full combo, converting off the Trunks assist. I go for the loops, you know, trying to be optimal. Dropped it because I'm not nice like that. And then I just find a touch off the Dragon Rush after making him block the destructive disc assist. Since I had just dropped the loop combo, I was like, screw it, we'll just keep it simple. I won't go for the loops off the Dragon Rush. Get the knockdown. Get him in a block string. We just keep IIDing, going overhead. You guys notice I go overhead a lot because it works a lot. Get the full combo on the Broly, knock him down, Z change out into Android 18. And I'm like, okay, we're off to a good first start. We're off to a strong start in this first game. I don't know what's been good with my grammar lately. Part of the reason is probably because I'm talking too fast. I'm trying to cover everything that happens in a match, you know, so quickly that I just forget how to properly arrange my sentences. That's on me though. My AP English teacher would be very disappointed in how I speak nowadays. Anyway, I know it's mad random. We find the Dragon Rush on the Jiren after getting him to block the Android 17 assist, knock him down. I've got 5 bars, so I'm going to spend at least 4 of these, right? Level 1 until the level 3. Tag right back into the base Vegeta, and I'm thinking to myself, if I can make him block and then rocket kick, he'll die. But I just go for the rocket kick straight up anyway. He tried to mash vanish, it didn't really work out for him. Rocket kick still hit him. Hit him with the medium rocket kick, boom, down goes Jiren. And now we're just left with the raid boss character that is UI Goku. Now, UI Goku is a character who I think is particularly strong, right? I think he probably is top tier. I don't know if I think he's like top 3 like so many people believe. I feel like he's more annoying to deal with than anything. But one of the strongest things about UI Goku against me is that he's a character who always makes me second guess my offense. I very rarely, especially because I'm so bad at my Oki, right? I very rarely feel like it's my turn against this character. I'm always like, I don't want to stagger my strings, and if I do, I hesitate. I always want to back off. I don't want to try to go for any meaties because I just like, I'm gonna eat a counter super like that off my assist and not reacting time and vanish to it. Or I'm gonna eat a 6H or a DP, which admittedly, even though we all thought 6H was going to be a really cool and useful move, it rarely comes up against the UI Goku players that I fight. I know Kami has had a clip go semi-viral on Twitter where he was like using 6H back to back against a player who was just slamming the square button the bar lock, which was pretty funny. But wow, he whiffed 2H and went to the raw level 3. That seems about UI Goku player. Better yet, that seems about UI Goku / DBS Broly player. And since it's all making sense out here. I called the EX17, really just wanted to bait out the Dragon Rush tech option. He didn't go for it though, and I'm not sure what he tried to do. Probably was just holding up back. And the barrier caught the tech, but I wasn't able to punish it. But yeah, he did get caught low by that medium. I panic vanished. He reacts with the 2H, down goes Android 18. I'm like, okay. I'm slowly but surely throwing this match away. We started off super strong. He was barely able to touch me, and now UI Goku's bringing it back solo dolo. That was a bad vanish. He definitely could have 2H'd me there. I'm glad he didn't, because if he did, I would have nearly died. I would have had to pop my sparking. If he baited me, it would have been game over. Fortunately though, I do manage to find the EX flip cross up, hit him with the EX flip reach up as well. Spent on my bar, but it wasn't a wise decision, but it's a decision I made. But I'm like, I still have full health. I have spark on the table. I can absolutely make this, well, not necessarily come back, but I can clean this game up and still bring it back, and I'll build meter just with movement and stuff. Eventually, I find the overhead in neutral, and that's us taking game 1 over Unknown Figure. But it was a close battle. It was really close. That UI Goku nearly had the comeback, and I was like, damn, if I let that happen in the next match, if I let him get his momentum with UI Goku, or if he brings in UI Goku early, it could spell trouble for me. So just something I'm keeping in mind. But I'm like, let's just play the same game we played in the last match. I jumped back this time, not wanting to throw out my key blast or my assist because it got me blown up last time. And this time I thought I had the right idea. I backdash, found a good spot to super dash, hit him with the destructive discs, and then I got armored through. So that's how that went. I think he backed off there because he was looking out for EX rocket kick. I didn't go for it though. I did try to air him though. Silly me, with little old Android 18 against the incredible Hulk that is DBS Broly. But it's all good. He dropped his combo, but he got me blocking the Jiren assist, and I was probably holding up back there, so I ended up blocking Jiren and eating a medium starter. So yeah, that should be the end of Android 18 barring a drop combo. Oh, he did drop it though. I tech out, called out the Trunks assist. He knew I wanted to tag. He 2H preemptively instead of reacting to it, and I panicked very because he reflected me, and yeah, that whole sequence right there of buttons was all like, oh no, what's going on? Panic, and then it just happened to work out. Rocket kick into the loop combo. Get him to block the key blast into the Trunks assist. I got him to vanish, but I didn't punch it with the 2H, and wow, what a confirm off the raw tag. That was a really lucky jab into a good confirm. I dropped the loop combo, but he wasn't teching, not sure why. And yeah, I didn't punish the thing again, man. I'm so bad at punishing that. I gotta practice it, man. I gotta practice it. I'm so bad. Because the thing is, like, most of the time when I go for the punish, I do it too early because I'm always going for like a button where I should just like, if I'm screwing up as much as I should probably just be going for the easy punish and just Dragon Rush people after I block it. But because like I always end up eating a counter super, because I'm just like, yeah. And then when I wait for the counter super, they do nothing or match, and then it's like, damn, I give him my turn for free. Whatever though, we get him to spin his sparking. I find the block string, get the touch overhead with Android 18. And then we're slowly taking him to the corner. Did I spend the level 3 here? Yeah, spend the level 3 to burn the spark time, get the damage and the knockdown. The UI Goku for me right now is the biggest problem on this team. While DBS Broly gives me trouble as well, and Jiren can be finicky in his own right, this is the character that makes me second guess everything. I call out the medium 17 thinking I picked a solid option to prepare myself for anything he wanted to do, and then he counter supered and I lost Android 18. tough. I just did not make the right call. I thought by calling out medium 17 and getting him to block that would be me playing it safe, but that clearly was not safe enough. Go for EX rocket kick, he blocks it, and then this is where everything started falling apart. Yeah, so as you can see, it started lagging really bad, and at first I was fighting through it, and then not noticing how high it had gotten, and then you see we both just completely stopped moving here because the lag had gotten like really bad. And so at first I'm just trying to wait it out, see if it's gonna go down, and it wasn't. So then eventually we just started talking to Discord like, yo, you trying to play this match through, or like, what's up? And then after waiting around for a bit, seeing if the connection would go back to normal, we talked for a bit on Discord, and we're just like, screw it, to hell with it, let's just play the rest of this match out, and then we'll figure out what we can do to fix it in game 3 if there is a game 3. So yeah, the connection never did really go back to normal, and honestly, what a smart person should have done was just like back out and maybe just like say that no one takes this game and then just start it over, like maybe after like we restarted the game or restarted our routers or like backed out and, you know, remade the ring or something. Yeah, because neither of us were sure whose end it was on, because we were both having problems, I guess, and then eventually, well, you'll see. You'll see. Anyway, I'm down to my anchor trunks with sparking and full health and the level 3, and I still have a Jiren to get through with full health, but his Broly and his UI Goku are pretty much like Ki Blast and the Vanish, like kill range. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking that if I can get rid of this Jiren, then I should be able to win this match, and I'm confident that I can do it because, yeah, I still got Spark on my side until I solo flipped into a DP assist. He definitely had to be mashing that during the block stream, which is, you know, how you probably use a DP assist most of the time in this game, right? So yeah, I'm just fighting tooth and nail right now, just trying to make this comeback with Trunks. I was in a pretty comfortable position, but then I lost my bits Vegeta, so it was like, yeah, that JS was definitely a misinput for a change of future. I go for an air-to-air, get tagged by the DP assist, and he's spinning his meter, and I don't die here, so I'm like, okay, I absolutely have to spark here. If he baits me, I die, but if I just block and get hit, or try to block and just get hit, then I die. I do manage to punish his whip JS though with an empty vanish into a button, and we take down the UI Goku. Now, he says Broly. Broly's one touch. Any touch will do it for me. Anything I can vanish confirm off of, he's dead, and I don't have to worry about his Jiren. So I'm just like, alright, let's just find an opportunity to like super dash or get a hit in where we can easily take out this Broly. He goes for a reflect after blocking. I go for Dragon Rush, and we do take down the DBS Broly. Now, he knows who I am, so he probably expected me to try to go for auto combo mix up, which is why he reflected there, because he didn't want to deal with the mix. And oh, that's the heartbreaker right there. He reflected and got Dragon Rush, but that should have been game. That should have been game. But as you can see, it's bumping around, it's jumping around from 5 to 6 frames. So when I try to empty Vanish to confirm off that change of future, I missed it. I never missed that. But in this connection, I missed it, and that would have been the game. Unfortunately, I dropped it. He manages to find that touch with Jiren, and I end up losing game 2 to Unknown Figure, bringing things to 1-1. Now, what we ended up doing after this match is we both backed out, we closed down the ring, we both restarted our games, and we came back, and everything seemed well and fine. But then we also had Legendary Pred host the ring for us, because allegedly, sometimes if you have 2 players join somebody else's ring, the connection might be better if you're having trouble connecting with each other. I don't really know if there's any truth to that, but we were like, it's worth a shot, so why not? So that's what we did for game number 3. And so here we are now with Legendary Pred hosting a ring for us to finish our match. He's still playing his team of DBS Broly, Jiren, and UI Goku. I'm still playing base Vegeta 18 and Trunks, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I played pretty solidly those last couple of games. As long as the connection is fixed now, I should be able to win. I should have won that last match, but you know what? It's in the past. It is what it is. Let's just play better this match, right? So we get up into the game. I see it's like 3 or 4 frames, which is what I was expecting. I mean, it's better than 5 or 6, right? And then it goes down to 2. It's like, okay. Us restarting our games and then coming back seemed to have fixed whatever the issue was. Dragon Ball is weird like that sometimes. Like, sometimes it's not even a matter of somebody else's connection, like your internet connection. Sometimes it's just the game being bad because it has a bad netcode. But yeah, you can see he chased my tech both times, caught me. Again, I'm trying to mash out of the corner, I get caught with the DP assist again, and that's going to be the end of my base Vegeta, I believe. And I'm just off to a really bad start here. Lost base Vegeta right away, and I'm like, oh no, that's not how I wanted to start this match off. Not how I want to start this match off at all. It's not looking good for us. Not looking good for us at all. But, you know, 18 Trunks, I can definitely still get the job done. He goes for the reflect. I don't get the confirm properly off the 17, but I do manage to, well, not confirm because it was a blue combo, but I do find a touch off the change of future assist, get the 2 into the full combo. I call it EX 17 here just to bait that tech out, and again, I didn't punish it. You can see I didn't even try to go for my pressure there. I blocked because I knew he would do that, but I still didn't punish it because I suck at this game. Yeah, he goes for the whiff command. He goes for the command grab, but it whiffs because I delay tech. So I'm like, oh, bet I'm gonna wake up and push a button, and then I get caught by the Jiren assist. Good on him for calling the Jiren assist to cover it since he whiffs his button. But like, damn it, man. I got lucky there. I got so lucky there. I panic vanish, I whiff. He goes to 2H it, but Goku doesn't turn around. So the 2H goes in the wrong direction. Then I'm actually able to punish him. I get the full combo into Dragon Rush. Boom, command grab, step on him, baby girl. Level 1. We get 18 out to recover the blue life. Trunks back in, and we take them to UI Goku. And I'm like, alright, bet. That's exactly what I needed to turn this match around. We can play lame for a little bit, or at least play safely so that 18 can recover that blue life. And with UI Goku out of the picture, this is looking a lot more doable for me. I backdash, he chases the backdash, he goes for the jab into a Dragon Rush though. I'm actually able to break the throw, but he actually uses Jiren's counter on my assist, and I didn't vanish in time to avoid it. Expecting me to throw out 5S from Masenko, he goes for another counter again, but I managed to get the jump in to punish Jiren. I'm like, okay, perfect. 18's recovered her life, I got Jiren in the corner, this is my game. He pops the sparking, perfect, this is all fine by me. I get him to spend that resource, that's very important to me. I find the Masenko, we get the vanish confirmed, auto combo, flip, boom, take him to the corner, EX slash, you know the vibes. I'm feeling good, feeling great. I'm great. We get the 2M here. I don't do the right combo though, that's the only problem here. Only problem here is that I did like the basic combo instead of the usual Trunks corner combo, and if I had done the actual Trunks corner combo, I might have killed him here. I might have. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly. And then he vanish out of the corner after level 3, and I don't 2H him for it. Ah, that was bad. And then that spark in there was just because I didn't want to hold any Broly pressure. I do manage to find the Masenko though. I empty vanish for the confirm. Not opting for the re-jump or anything fancy, just wanted to take the damage. I kind of messed with the safe jump there, but he blocked it anyway. Yo, I'm out here. I find the touch on Broly. Yes, sir. I actually do the right combo this time, and then I choked it. I don't know how. I don't know why. But for some reason, I did EX slash there when I didn't need to, and I messed up. Broly should have died there. Now I'm getting hit with a level 3, and I'm in a guessing situation, and I get hit by the overhead, and I lose my character from a 2-touch situation where I should have killed this character. I let him live, and then I lost Trunks. That stung a lot, but I still have a decent amount of health with Android 18, and I have plenty of bars, so I'm like, I can do this, right? Except he mashes the vanish, and then I whiff a Dragon Rush, and he dashes after me, and he gets the full combo with DBS Broly into the corner, off the Jiren assist, Dragon Rush into command grab, boom. He's got 2 bars to spend, so he's going to spend them. Level 1. We endure here. We're not dead yet, but it's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be an uphill battle for sure. They're both 1 touch away. I just need 1 touch on either character. He goes for a backdash. I don't chase it because I'm too scared he's going to mash or do something. I do find the hit on Jiren. I panic though. I didn't confirm it the way I should have. I vanished, but it's fine. It's fine. 1 touch on Broly, Destructo Disc, a Ki Blast, a Super Dash, anything. He throws out a raw level 1. I panic vanish, still almost get hit by it. I'm just like, oh no, heart rate is increasing. I'm nervous. What do I do? I'm throwing out Ki Blast, I panic vanish, I put myself in the corner like an idiot. He staggers his button, I panic vanish again like the biggest idiot in the world. He 2H's me, and I lose the set to the character who should have died the last time I touched him. I lost that set and got eliminated from tournament because I dropped my Trunks combo, and I don't know why, because I'm usually so consistent with that combo, but in the heat of the moment, in the battle when it mattered most, I failed. And so ended my NLBC run, and as natural as the sky being blue or the grass being green, it was to none other than Broly. And it wasn't Z Broly, it was DBS Broly, but it was Broly nonetheless. Yeah, it is what it is, but all we can do is try again harder next time, and continue to try to improve. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have today, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all those content I plan on bringing you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today, and remember, let the cat put this one in the bed. Later.